What is going on, guys? Welcome along to AFC Game by Game, where in this video I'm going to be asking, do Arsenal need to buy another striker in January? And I thought this summer we would actually go out, buy a striker. I know we were linked with the likes of Demba Ba, and unfortunately we didn't actually manage to land one, and we stuck with that guy, Nicholas Bender, and it did seem inevitable at points that he was destined to leave the club, I thought he was actually going to join a club like Crystal Palace, but wasn't meant to be. And Bender is still at the club, and I'm watching international break. He's got 2 goals with Denmark, would you believe? Giroud has also scored a brace for France, so arguably our strikers are on red hot form. Maybe not Bender so much, but Olivier Giroud, we know he's had a great start to the season. He's that lone striker up front for us at the moment. I remember last season he was playing in and out, switching with the likes of Podolski. Obviously, Giroud had a lot of pressure on his shoulders last season with the absentee of Robin Van Persie to Manchester United. Giroud pretty much was our only key man last season, but now he's really coming. We're seeing the best out of Giroud. He's scoring goals for fun, really. He's getting goals weekend after weekend after weekend, and I could honestly see him being a contender for the Golden Boot. Obviously, you've got to remember there are loads of other great strikers in the Premier League. But Giroud is having a standout season for me, and I'm hoping that he'll keep this up. And I don't think there is any reason why he can't. A lot of people could actually say Arsenal bought in Yaya Sanogo over summer, although that would be a very small minority of people. Sanogo is a player that could easily develop into something world class, but at the moment I have seen absolutely nothing from him to get excited about. I'm confident at some point he will show his class, his quality, and I'm confident under Wenger he will evolve into something that will be very special. But at the moment, no, he's not going to be a key part of our team, not this season anyway. Maybe a surprise could be on the cards from him, but he's always injured. He's played a couple of games for us, coming off the subs bench, he's done absolutely nothing. So I'm not getting overjoyed with the signing of Yaya Sanogo, but he's a young player, you've got to take that into account. And talking about young players, a player that I honestly think could have a breakthrough this season or next season, Chuba Akpom. I think he's very, very, very underrated. He looks like he could be such a massive talent for Arsenal. The way he plays, very similar to that style of Thierry Henry. He's a big guy, he's got pace, he's got skill. Seen him in a couple of pre-season friendlies, he's looked absolutely phenomenal. Okay, he's 18, just turned it as well. So maybe he won't get the best of chances in the Premier League, but he's already had a chance in the League Cup. Coming off the bench, he scored a cool penalty. And I would love to see him start in more League Cup games. Maybe give him a chance off the bench in the Premier League against a smaller club like Hull, Palace. I think he's a great talent for us, and I'm really glad that we have got all this young talent coming through the ranks, because in the long term, it really is going to do us the world of good. But I just want to look at a couple of other strikers that Arsenal could get, because Giroud's playing style is very unique, and I also feel the same with Bender. I feel they are both big target men. They're the kind of guys you want to get on the end of crosses. But another thing that I like about Giroud is he's skillful, and for a big bloke you wouldn't think he'd be able to possess such high qualities, but he does it, and he's an excellent striker. You've got to remember he's only 27 years old. Bender a little bit younger, about 25. I think honestly Bender could be a good backup striker for us. His attitude I think is sorted out now. I think that's not a big problem. But yeah, if he got the game time, maybe we could start him against a team like Palace. Maybe we could give him more League Cup games. I would like to see him on a scoreboard, because I know he does possess certain qualities. It's just a case of can we nurture them out of him. But I do think maybe one striker in January would do us the world of good. And we were linked this morning with Fernando Llorente, a player we've been linked to for absolutely ages. And I thought, you know, he's going to Juventus, we're never going to get this guy. And is he really that great in the first place? His goal record isn't fantastic. He had a pretty average season with Bilbao. Arguably, he didn't play that much. And again, I think he's another very similar player to Giroud, a big target man. Another player that I thought we may have got, Muriel. It doesn't actually look like he's going to leave Udinese. It looks like he's actually going to stay there for a considerably longer time than I actually expected. But I think he'd have been the perfect guy for us. Which brings me on to my next target, Javier Hernandez. This guy fits the bill perfectly for me. He's pacey, he's skillful, he's fairly young, and he's pretty much an improved edition of Carlos Villa, who we lost to Real Sociedad a couple of years ago. But of course, you know, can we get him away from Manchester United? And to be fair, I feel bad for the guy, because he's playing behind the likes of Welbeck, Van Persie, Rooney, and honestly, he's not going to get in front of those guys. Maybe Welbeck, and I honestly think he's got bags of talent in him, and it's just a case of game time. He gets the game time, he scores the goals, that's his job. But the fact is, he's not getting game time, so he can't do his job properly. And I think if we could get him, then that'd be fine. I don't think Moyes or whatever has actually seen his talent. And whenever I've seen him play, he always looks dangerous. He looks like a real threat against any defence. I certainly wouldn't want him playing against us. And that's why I think we should get him playing for us. Great player. Like I said, he possesses all the qualities I think Arsenal need. He's different to Olivier Giroud. He can also play quite wide as well, because he's got that pace which can be exploited against fullbacks. And he's different to Giroud. He's got skills. Well, obviously, like I said, Giroud does have skills, but I mean, he can do them a lot faster. Whereas Giroud holds the ball, Hernandez would take it past players, run against them. That's something I feel Giroud lacks. I just think he would fit the bill perfectly. He'd be available for about 10 to 15 million. That's an absolute bargain. But it's really a question of, will United sell to us, considering we're a title rival? But, you know, it really is a question of, do they need him? But I think I could honestly see him going abroad. But I do think getting a striker in January is going to be inevitable, because we haven't seen the best out of Bentner. And if Giroud gets injured, then we are, well, pretty much deep in it. But anyway, I'm confident Olivier Giroud can keep up his goal scoring form for the remainder of the season. I'm confident he could actually be a contender for the Golden Boot. They've been my thoughts on if Arsenal need to buy a striker in January. If you did enjoy the video, it'd be great if you could hit the like button. Subscribe for more videos. As always, thanks for watching, guys.